Hello everyone and welcome to my Eruption of Shame for the 6th of October 2019. This is the series where I quickly have a look at different games and see if they're actually, worth adding to my mountain. I mean, every game's worth adding to my mountain, surely. But here, we actually see what is being added through Humble Bundle and Amazon Prime, and see if it's actually worth getting. In my opinion, this one, on the look of it, does not look like it's worth it. Not for me, anyway. I only own a couple of games here. In fact, one of them, at least you may own, because this Tools Up game did come out for free on Amazon Prime. So if you've been watching this series, I'm pretty sure it was last month that it came out for free on Amazon Prime. So yeah, this one's sort of a note, not interesting at all. I mean, it's good to have it on Steam, I suppose, but still, because, who likes the Amazon system? I definitely don't. So yes, we've got, starting off though, we have Katana Zero, a stylish neo-noir action-adventure platformer featuring breakneck action, instant-death combat, slash-dash, and manipulate time to unravel your past in a beautifully brutal acrobatic display. Ooh, I don't think I'd be good at it, but I do like time travel. Let's have a look at the trailer. Okay. It's definitely got good graphics. It's got a really nice art style. I don't see anything about time travel though so far. You just see if it's popped between two sections, like two time periods. I mean, it looks really good, but I doubt we'll play it very well. Oh great, zombies! Hey, that's the first time. Yeah, I will probably suck at it, but I think Katana Zero failed on the good pile, so I'd say it's one good so far. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. That's cool. That was interesting. Oh, Devolver. See, Devolver always releases really interesting, unique games from small publishers, so they're pretty much a great... whenever I see something Devolver, I'm pretty happy with itself, let's be honest. Oh, dear. It says Indie Adventure, but if I remember anything from Amnesia games, they are all horror. You can't let out a breath. The creature is only inches away. Its sole purpose to feed off your terror. And so you crouch in dark, trying to stop the fear rising, trying to silence what rises within you. Oh, great. It does say waking up in the deep deserts of Algera. If I'm lucky, maybe it won't be horror? I doubt it, though. It's definitely horror. Yeah, it's horror. First-person narrative horror experience. Thankfully, I won't have to play this one until I played 30 minutes of the first two, so there's that. But unfortunately, that now means I have 3. Yeah, no. Damn it. So that's on the bad pile for me. Okay. John Wick's Hex, a fast-paced, action-oriented strategy game that makes you think and strike like John Wick. Ooh, could it be a turn-based sort of thing? Like, there was a game I played a while ago that was like this. That is. I mean... it's a good excuse to play as Keanu Reeves, so he's breathtaking after all. Okay.
TikTok Wick.
Wonder if it actually has the voice actor. I doubt it would have Keanu in it, but still, that sounds interesting. So. I mean, I don't know if I'd be any good at it, but if it's strategy-based rather than fast timing, it might actually be really good. So I'll put that in the good column for now. That's 2 good, 1 bad. 1112 Operator. I was actually a Kickstarter backer of this one. So basically the idea of it is that you go and you... the idea is you have a city. You can choose any city in the world, and you basically play the the emergency services operator. So it's a sequel of 911 and now it's 112. But this one, unlike others, you can play pretty much everywhere. I played in my little city in Australia. It wasn't actually there. I played in my own city. But I played there and it was fun. Yeah, no, it was a good time. So yeah, it's quite fun. You can go around. You can actually have your city and do the emergency services for it. Some cities work better than others. Obviously, the larger the city generally works better than the smaller the city. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fast paced, kind of narrative, kind of random, a little bit roguelike almost, but not really. Yeah, it's an interesting simulation game. So while I already do own this, and we'll be looking on my list to see if anyone actually needs it, I would say this one is probably a good game in the bundle, even though it's not really good for me. Next one, Guts and Glory. It says it is an action indie racing game. Oh dear. Race to the finish time while everything times to kill you. That could be interesting. Ooh. Good choice of classical music. I love this song. I wonder if people completed it. Look at story challenges. Oh no. Is it multiplayer? What if I want to do single player? There you go. Create, destroy. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I will suck at this game, one way or another. Especially if it's only on a bike. Oh no, it does have a car. Oh god. I will suck at that game. Let's be honest. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it is bad for me. So I'm going to give this in the bad column. So that's three good, 3 bad. Oh, sorry, 2 bad. Alright, so next game is Ring of Pain, which doesn't look great in forms of this scary looking thing, but it is a bird, so, you know, that could be a redeeming feature, right? Right? Ring of Pain is a roguelike, card game, dungeon crawler mashup. I mean, that sounds alright, actually.
When darkness breeds a curse disdained, it's time to enter the Ring of Pain.
It's giving me real Darkest Dungeons vibes.
You in dungeons that you're crawling through, a place in protest, lashing out. Fueled by fear, delusion, doubt, the ring adjusts with every action. Choices cause a chain reaction. Encounters come to you each turn. To fight or stealth, you must learn. Mimics treasure soon as ours. Equipping items, passive powers. Choose your gear to synergize. Build to playstyle.
I mean, it looks quite good.
Who you listen to. Darkness waits to prey on you. Observe the ring and strategize. Learn, adapt, or face demise.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of
a gift on one condition. Quench the thirst. It's your audition.
Okay, that's a really clever trailer. I can't doubt the trailer. That was really clever. It says the levels are generated randomly through decks of cards, so it's kind of like Hands of Fate, which is pretty cool. I've always been quite a fan of Hands of Fate, so yeah, that sounds cool. Then we've got something called, oh great, that does not, Garage Bad Trip. Okay, that doesn't look good. Explore dark hallways, underground parking to find passage to the obscure underworld. Find new weapons and use them to survive. Solve the mystery of the cursed place and the monsters that inhabit it. That's interesting. This art here looks like it's going to be like a 3D sort of thing, whereas further down it's clearly like one of those cool 2D style ones, which is all interesting. Oh, that's a surprise. Okay, so it's a twin stick. I can probably handle that. Video isn't out yet, but I talked about an old zombie game I used to love. So I had quite a lot of fun with that, so Or not really a big fan of horror. This one doesn't look like it might be horror. Oh, man. Damn. Well, I won't write it off entirely. But I will imply that it's probably not... See, its gameplay looks great, but its concept looks... If it is even half as scary as it wants to be, I won't like it. So, there's that. I might get 3-3 at the moment. So, the text also says the story of Ray Bibber. That's a very, very long name there, actually. Get ready for an electrifying mix between a bullet hell and a typing game. Dodge bullets while typing exorcisms at the very same time. Turn on both sides of your brain and jump into the adventures of Roy Bilbella, a private exorcist who's going to face the many challenges of a demonic outbreak. Unique. Interesting. I'll say that might be a good thing. So maybe 4-3. Tools up. I'm going to say that's a bad thing because we've already seen this game. We've already went through it with Amazon. So 4-4. I've stopped Friend Sim. Yeah. It's already on my Mount of Shame. So I don't know if it's actually any good. When I first looked at it, it had like 16 DLCs, but none of them had prices. So I'm pretty certain that this includes everything. Yeah, future episodes revive regularly as DLC. So, I mean, why not? But I think I'll give it a middle. Like, I don't think it's good or bad. I think this is one that's going to be like indie adventure RPG simulation. It seems like it has prerequisites of fandom, if that makes any sense. Like, it feels like if you don't know what it is, you might not enjoy it as much. Action indie adventure, a synth-punk, roguelike, 2D action shooter. I'm already in. That sounds fantastic. I love 80s.
We stopped counting the years after 1988. Time is now measured in minutes left to live. 18 to reach the top of Skymount Tower. 18 before your heart explodes. 18 before you lose everything. In Black Future 88, time is the currency of revenge. For a world left in ruins, a world destroyed by nuclear fire.
Literally a movie?
Spin it well, or start again. Who are you? Tough choices start now. Skills, health, or the right arsenal. You can't have everything. Choose wisely. Different weapons are better for different situations and enemies. Information is power. All yours is stored in the Codex, a compendium of potential destruction. Dash to the top of the tower. Choose buffs and curses. Trade your humanity for power. Combine weapons, buffs, and skills to create a whole new level of chaos. But remember your purpose. 18 minutes to the top. Run out of blood, you die. Run out of time, you die. But even death has its benefits. Gain levels, weapon, and buff unlocks. Never give up.
Yeah, that seems really cool. Just for the record, that seems really cool. So, yeah, no. Alright, Siberia 3. Once again, this game was just given out recently for free. 1 and 2 was. 3 was not. So this is actually a continuation of a series. Now, I still know anything about the Siberia series at all. I mean, these images make it look alright, but I don't know why I never tried it. Like, I don't know what type of game it is. This is adventure, but there's a lot of different types of adventure. Like, there's action adventure, there's... Okay. Well, you know what? Realistically, why not? You know, I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase it, but if I got it for free as part of Humble Bundles that I've already paid for, then sure. So yeah, overall, I probably wouldn't get this bundle if it was up to me. As in, if I didn't have this mountain where I was trying to add games I didn't actively like now and trying to expand my horizons, I would just say, meh. So, there you go. There's also a DRM free game, The Grounds, but as you know, I don't actually count those because they come and go quite regularly. So yeah. Fair enough. Alright. Prime, on the other hand, has some interesting things. Now, when you look at this, it makes it look like there's a lot of games here. In fact, it makes it look like there's more games than usual. However, there's actually less. Because these 4 Wallace and Gromit games are all just one game. So what they've done is they've made up the difference with these three games from other areas. So they've got Star Wars Squadrons on Origin. Squadrons is a great game. I've already played it. So I was quite happy to get another copy because, you know, I could give it away to someone else who I knew would really love it. Ghost Runner. Don't know what that is, but we're going to find out. So let's go through all these games, see if they're any good. So I have Ghost Runner. So Ghost Runner. Oops, I forgot about the thing there. Ghost Runner is apparently a... Ooh, what is it? Let's see. Actually say what the thing is? A hardcore FPP slasher. Packed with lightning-fast action, set in the grim cyberpunk megastructure, climb Dharma Tower, humanity's last shelter after a world-ending cataclysm. Make your way up to the top, confront the tyrannical Keymaster, and take your revenge. The streets of the city are full of violence. Nara, the Keymaster, rules of an iron fist and little regard for human life. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it sounds alright. It sounds interesting. Actually, that's probably one of the best games I've ever seen in a Humble Bundle, based on just the look alone. Like, yeah, that sounds really cool. So, cool. Obviously, this is also a fantastic game to receive in the Humble Bundle. EA Squadrons is a fantastic VR game. I haven't played it flat screen, but VR, it's a lot of fun. So, you know what? Why not? Alien Isolation. So Alien Isolation describes the true meaning of fear. Oh, and Alien Isolation survival horror. God damn it! Thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks, Amazon. Thanks, Amazon. Hate you too. I never really cared about Alien vs. Predator at the best of times, Alien and Predator movies, etc. So I never really looked into this game. Ugh. Damn it. Next, Whiskey and Zombies, a comedy-adventure brawler / selfer set in a different kind of apocalypse. The only thing that kills the virus is moonshine whiskey. So to survive, just drink, fight, and stay alive. Okay, so it's a top-down shooter, shoot 'em up sort of thing. I mean, it looks a little bit cheap. Actually, it's just really cheap, and yeah, it's only got 2 reviews, and it was only released like a couple of months, like last year. They have not had a great time of their sales, clearly, because they got 2 reviews. Are they even positive? Yeah, this guy received it for free, and this one was also a key activation. Oh. Yeah, this is the only person here that seems to have bought it. Yeesh. I am sorry that they felt the need to have to give their soul up to Amazon. I hope they get money. I hope they get a lot of money for giving to Amazon. Like, Amazon always seems to have weird games on it. I guess this is no exception. I mean, I'll give it a go, for sure. Doesn't look bad. But damn, that 2 user reviews is just depressing. Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures. So a Telltale game, I believe. Yes, Telltale. So that means it probably should be good by default. Never was a massive fan of Wallace and Gromit, though. So we'll see how that goes. The fact that they put this through as all separate games, though, I'm not going to put it in my list as separate games. Because I really don't want to just play every single separate episode unless I really want to do it. But yeah, no, okay. Wallace and Gromit. Look, adventure game, casual, character action game. Yeah, when you've played one Telltale game, you've played them all. I think The Wolf Among Us may have made some differences, but in general, a lot of Telltale games are pretty much exactly the same. And so, Secret Files 3. So we've already got Secret Files 1, which we played on the channel already, and Secret Files 2, which I own it on thanks to Amazon as well. And now we have Secret Files 3. Interesting, it says the best-selling Secret Files franchise celebrates its return. It has 104 user reviews and was released in 2012. Yeah, it is very mixed reviews. I mean, I'll still give it a go, obviously, but I see why it's free. Fair enough. Next. Oh. Yeah. Funny. Survival horror, adventure, horror, Lovecraftian. I don't even want to look at the bloody screenshots. I don't even want to look at the bloody screenshots. What the heck? God, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkins screaming the dead of night. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. And then avoid playing this game like the plague. Okay. Next, Tiny Robots. A game released... Oh, what? I assume that's only its Steam release. Or is it literally only been released in September? Had free Steam user reviews and it's already been given out for free. Huh. The robot looks similar to Ludwig. What else have they released? Dream Cage Escape and Escape Machine City Airborne. Wow. Okay. For the birds, that's a positive. That's a very similar looking puzzle game by the looks of it. Okay, got more birds. Interesting. Random. Different. I mean, why not, I suppose? But this is another situation of a game. Oh, every level feels like an escape room. That's good. So I guess this makes sense. Like, if they've only got a couple of reviews, they only just recently released. Why not give it away for free for a bunch of people through Amazon? And I'm sure they get paid for it. Amazon's got a lot of money. Blue Fire, Void of Sorrows. Okay, that sounds interesting. Action adventure indie single player RPG 3D. Single player 3D. Okay. If it's got some sort of storyline, I would probably quite like to get to know this world. Impeccable platform experience. Well, I won't be good at it, but I'll give it a go. Serious contender for one of the best indies of the year. I will be terrible at it. But, you know, that's not a bad one for free. I think that's much better than the last one. Oh, sorry, the Secret Files and stuff. And finally, Red Wings Aces of the Sky. In Red Wings Aces of the Sky, it's an arcade action game that puts you in the middle of World War I aerial battles. Accompany the legendary Red Baron and cheat death on the way to victory. Single player, split screen co-op. Why not? I mean, it looks pretty enough. Looks arcadey. Looks like it'd be good for a laugh, even though I'll probably suck at it because those flying games good. Yeah, no. Overall, besides the whole Wallace and Gromit using it 4 separate sections, this is a pretty good little bundle for Amazon Prime. So, yeah, if you're interested in Amazon, if you've got Amazon Prime, maybe look into that. As for other bundles, I don't even remember there being any at the moment, like, that were any good. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, it's currently loading at the moment. Point is, guys, that is basically that. That's my Eruption. I will be adding a good number of games to my pile once again. If you're waiting for an update on the actual games itself, well, I'm currently up to 1436. I've just added the Kickstarter game Hotel Magnate and a couple of free games that just came out onto there. I have a bunch of new stuff that's been added in recently, so we'll see how I go. I have been removing a bunch of games. There's a bunch of things which I've sort of been going through. Most of this stuff you've already seen. Some of it's still upcoming. I said, of course, I did not record, and god damn, it just barely worked. It was hard to record. It was not fun. But yeah, no. So basically, yeah, that's where we're up to. I'm still working through my mountain. I've obviously still got a really long way to go. And considering I keep adding games. In fact, do I actually have it here? Last game added before the August 2021 Humble Bundle. And then there's the September Humble Bundle. So I haven't added that many games actually. I haven't actually added that many games in this last month. So yeah, that's fine. That's reasonable. That's right. There was a VR thing I bought. A couple of Kickstarters came out. Yeah, a couple of free games. But yeah, overall though, yeah, that's my Eruption of Shame for this month. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you look forward to seeing more videos in the future from my Eruption of Shame. Thank you.